And today might be the spiciest one ever and the bravest man in the world, because we've got a man coming on who's talking about the gender pay gap. So let's go and hear from Antonio Ribeiro from yertle.co.uk and find out he's about to be cancelled.
My name is Antonio Ribeiro. I'm the founder and CEO of Yertle, an insurance technology firm with a social impact that supports parents and carers in the workplace, as well as parents and carers through their nurseries and their schools. We're on a mission to help level the playing field for people who have got dependents, be those adult and childcare dependents.
I have to ask you the question we're here to ask, Antonio. What is your hot take?
The gender pay gap doesn't exist.
That's a bold statement, Antonio. I'll be honest. Some of the hot takes we get are mildly warm. That is spicy.
It is. But I should say, let me give you a caveat. It's true that it doesn't exist, but the truth is that it doesn't exist up until the age of 30.
So tell me more. So what we're saying is the gender pay gap doesn't exist before women reach their 30s. Do we have any data behind it? What have you seen at Yertle? Where is this coming from?
Yeah. So basically, the nature of that data is that on average, a person will have, or a woman will have a child at the age of 32. Obviously, they're not explicitly forced out of the workplace when they have kids, but when they start to have kids around the age of 32, it becomes a choice that a lot of women are making because they simply can't reconcile work and care. And there's a really great entity and institution that I'd love to give a shout out to. There's done so much research in this space, and partly where this data comes from, which is Careers After Babies. And they've spoken to literally tens of thousands of mothers, parents, workplaces, and they do a lot of work in workplaces as well. And it's a really, really shocking statistic, and one that basically kicks off a massive divergence up until probably the ages of 55, 60, that all culminates in a man and a woman of equivalent comparison in terms of their workplace status, for example, and of course age. That a man will retire with £139,000 more in their pension pot than a woman. And that's a statistic that's come from Pension Bee. They've done really awesome work into the impact of caregiving and the overlap with earning power, earning potential over a career.
I know that there'll be people listening to this, and I'm gonna suggest maybe more males, but there could be women as well, or however people identify as a gender, who are thinking, well, that's just the way it is, isn't it? They had a kid, they took time off. Of course, they're not going to get paid the same as a man who's been in the workplace the entire time.